It's finally time to plant my gutter peas. Wondering what that's all about? Coming up next on Susan's in the Garden. I'm Susan Mulvihill. My husband Bill and I live in Spokane, Washington, where the hardiness zone is 5B to 6A. I first learned about gutter peas while watching some videos of British allotment gardeners on YouTube. And they were talking about gutter peas, and I thought, what in the world is that? Well, apparently they have problems with planting pea seeds out in their allotment gardens because mice will eat the seeds before they've had a chance to sprout, or maybe right as they're sprouting. And so their solution to this problem was to use gutters and to plant the peas in them, usually kept them in their greenhouse so that they were safe from mice and so on. And then they would plant them out into trenches in their garden. And I thought, you know, that sounds pretty slick. I want to give that a try. Well, I don't remember what year that was, but I have used this method ever since. So today I'm going to show you how it works. I planted these pea seeds a month ago, and our weather is cool but not too bad, so this is a great day to put them out in the garden. I probably should also clarify that we're really not dealing with mouse problems. But we have a lot of California quail in the garden, which are gorgeous birds, but they love to nibble on freshly sprouted seeds. So that's another reason why this method resonated with me. This is the bed where I'm going to grow the gutter peas. And the variety I'm growing is Green Arrow, which is a wonderful shelling pea. We've grown it for years and love how productive it is. Now this bed is 3 feet wide by 8 feet long. And I've got 4 gutters worth of gutter peas. Each of the gutters is 4 feet long. So I squeeze 2 gutters worth onto one side of the bed and the other 2 on this side of the bed. So first thing I need to do is dig a trench that will accommodate the length of those 2 gutters. Okay, I've dug the 2 trenches and I've set aside the extra soil for backfilling as needed. The next step is to water the 4 gutters so that the soil is quite wet, and that will help plants slide out of the gutters more easily. Okay, I've removed the tape at the end of the gutter, and then I'm going to just tip it down at quite an angle and start pushing them out. And it usually takes a little bit to get them going. I might even just try shaking them a little bit at first. And a lot of times I find it's easier to just kind of do it in thirds. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. It's funny how the first one is a struggle, the second one goes well, and the third one goes even better. Now it's time to backfill the trenches as needed. You can see how fast this whole project goes. The next thing I want to do is put the drip system back on the bed, which will take a little bit of finagling, but totally doable. Then I'm going to water them in actually with this sprayer, and that is to get them settled and to remove any potential air pockets in the soil around the roots. You always want those roots to make good contact with the soil. And the final step is to give your peas some support. You know, I don't care what it says on your packet. If it tells you that the plants will not need support, don't believe it. Peas always grow taller than what it says on the packet, and what will happen is they'll grow to a certain point, they'll fall together in a heap, and that will make harvesting a nightmare. Now, fortunately, we have free supports because we always save our fruit tree branches from spring pruning duties. So that's what I'm going to use to support these guys. Okay, how's that for some creative supports? So now you've seen what gutter peas are all about, and I hope you'll consider growing them in the future. Thanks so much for watching today, everybody. Happy gardening.